Good morning, everybody. I'm Elisha Kasinskas. I'm going to be moderating the session. I'm the Marketing Director for Rochester Software Associates. The agenda is as follows. I'm going to give you a quick welcome to the session. I'll be introducing the panelists. They're each going to take 2 minutes to tell you a little bit about their implant. We have a specific way that we're going to go about that. We'll have the questions that we'll be going through with them. I'm going to try and leave some time for Q&A, and then we'll close out the session as close to noon as possible, or perhaps even a couple of minutes earlier. We created a Meet the Panelists handout. It's got all the statistics in there, their bios, so if you want to know kind of who's in front of you, part of why we asked what verticals you were from was so we can help them tailor their comments to you and thoughts. There's some space for notes there as well as, of course, in the handouts, maybe even an autograph from one of the panelists. So it's my pleasure to introduce to you the panel. Our panelists represent 4 major verticals: higher education, government, healthcare, and insurance. Together, their operations employ 260 people, and they print 343 million impressions annually. To my far left is Abbas Badani. He's the Director, Multimedia and Print Center for Penn State, Pennsylvania State University. Abbas has been the Director of Penn State Mail, Print, Copy Services Operation for the last 9 years. Penn State has continuously upgraded and has positioned themselves strategically for the university. Next to him is Tom Rorhbach. He's IT Systems Consultant for Progressive Insurance in Ohio. Tom's evolved the transactional print and mail operation from a manually intensive process to a fully automated ADF, supporting Progressive's advertising communications, processing and distribution efforts, and preserving the integrity of the Progressive brand. To his left, or right rather, is Mike Lincoln. He's the Manager of Integrated Document Solutions for the state of Colorado. They're the 4th largest government implant. Mike has brought a new level of service and quality to IDS and the state of Colorado, leading an operation that's now a recognized national leader for government integrated print and mail, and it's the first state government to receive National USPS Innovation Award. And finally, Garry Boytos. He's Director of Printing Services at UT Health Science Center in San Antonio. Gary's held this position for the past 5 years, leading an operation with a we-can-do-it attitude that customers have responded to. So first up, we'll have Mike Lincoln, and Mike's introduction is going to be via a video, which is courtesy of our friends at Implant Graphics, and you'll spot one of them there in the front.
I'm in Denver right now, visiting the state of Colorado's Integrated Document Solutions operation. I visited this 30,000 square foot implant along with members of the National Government Publishing Association during their recent conference in Denver. With 67 employees, the Integrated Document Solutions unit handles design, offset and digital printing, IT printing, mailing, and much more. We got a close-up look at the implant's impressive collection of printing and mailing equipment, including a peek inside the shop's secure printing room, as well as its incoming mail X-ray station and its secure document storage facility. Named the 2012 Mail Center of the Year by the Implant Printing and Mailing Association, this is a top-notch, busy operation, the 3rd largest government implant by sales. We were given the grand tour by manager Mike Lincoln.
We handle the majority of the state's offset and digital printing. We have seen volumes increasing. About 4 years ago, we had volumes in the 40 million range. This year, we expect to do about 85 million black and white monochrome impressions digitally. The majority of those impressions are going to roll into the mail operation side. We push through between 2 and 2.5 million envelopes or pieces of mail a month. And we've seen nothing but volume increases. From an equipment standpoint, we've got pretty decent hardware. We have new Vera equipment from Xerox, 288, 144s, and 120 micers. We have Press Tech offset equipment. It's all small format duplicators, but we've got a continuing need for those. And the male side of the shop is Pitney Bowes. We've got Flowmasters and Olympus Sorter. Integrated Document Solutions is a cradle-to-grave solution for documents. So we go from inception at design through print, we mail it, it comes back in through our data scanning side. We'll take that material, we'll scan it to electronic data warehouse, and then we'll actually take care of destruction. So in many cases, not all the jobs go through this cycle, but many of them do.
That was Mike Lincoln's operation. Next, Abbas Badani will take 2 minutes to tell you a little bit about why he feels his operation has been so successful. Abbas?
Hello and welcome to Chicago. Can everybody hear the mics? Because just checking the mics. Everybody's okay? I'm from Penn State, as Elisha referred to, and I've been there 8 years. Penn State, the Penn State MPC, Mail, Print and Copy, also known as Multimedia and Print Center. We have around 50 employees right now. We do roughly $15 million. And our, again, scope of services is everything from digital printing, offset printing, both small and large meaning, 4-color offset, a full mail service operation for bulk mail. We also support campus mail and first-class mail, and we manage the print outsourcing for the university. And we also do the fleet management, and we have one of the largest fleets that under a single umbrella, around 1,700 devices that we manage across the 22 different campuses. What's probably in 8 years that I've been there, we've seen a huge difference. 8 years ago when I came on board, we were roughly at around 100 employees, so we are roughly half the size, from 100 to around 50. Our sales have changed probably from roughly around 17 to 18 million to around 15 million. But the big shift has been in terms of the business model. Means in 8 years, where it was predominantly around 80% offset, 20% digital, it's now more a 50-50 mix. The other big shift has been in what we actually do. The straight printing projects have pretty much gone away, and everything that we do is probably has multiple stops. It's no longer just print and cut and ship. It's a lot more integration with mail, a lot of integration with variable data, things like that. Device-wise, we have 2 Novaras. We have an iGen, a Diamond. We have on the digital side. On the offset side, we have a Prestec 4-color DI. We have a whole fleet of 2-color from 40 inches down to a small format. We have envelope equipment, a Harmjet. And on the mail side, we run a Pitney Bowes Flowmaster match inserter with match mail. And we also have inkjet and seal capabilities. And then, as I said, we have a full first-class processing operation with around 6 meters.
Okay. Next up is Tom Rorhbach from Progressive.
Hello, everybody. My name is Tom Rorhbach. I'm from Progressive Insurance. I've been there since 1985, and pretty much spend most of my time there in IT. So I'm coming from the other side of the house from IT into graphics. The 2 basic main reasons for the success of our in-plant at Progressive. About 5-6 years ago, Progressive got real serious about their brand and brand recognition. They wanted to make sure that everything had the same look and feel, that everything that went out was the same blue, the same orange, the Progressive font had to be the same. What we were able to do back then from the creative side of the house was we assumed and we gained ownership of the brand, of the integrity of the brand. So that in itself made us a very strategic piece of the overall process of bringing things from conception to production and out the door. So we literally became the owners of the brand, which earned us ultimately what we call, I guess, the right of first refusal. But in our case, it's the right to determine where to put the work. Where's to put the right work in the right place? Can we do it in-house? Does it make sense? Or should we do it external? It's very important, I think, to go out there and make sure you get yourself a seat at the table and do whatever you can to own your company's brand. Another thing we did on a rather strategic side was we reorganized. We had, at one time, what was called creative services, consisted of our design people, our print shop, and our graphics department, which is essentially the production control area. The other side of the house never reported to corporate. Other side of the house, we had the IT transactional print, which reported into IT. 3 years ago, we took the design people and put them under corporate. We took the graphics and the print shop and combined them with the IT transactional area and have that report to IT. So being able to leverage the continuing tight relationship between the graphics people and the design people, and being able to leverage the horsepower of the IT shop on the other side of the house really enabled us to step up and be able to do a lot more efficiently by using all the equipment. We're an internally redundant shop, so we have 50+% capacity on the IT side of the house, or I should say the creative business operations side of the house. So I think that had a lot to do with how successful we are today.
Thank you. Next up is Garry Boytos, and he's going to share his success secret also via video.
Yes, I've searched all over and done my best to try and find the best secrets that are out there. But I will tell you that in my searching, we've searched far and wide, everywhere. And when I really found what I thought I was looking for, I come to find out that it really was nothing but a blank piece. Nothing. There is no secret to success. The true secret, I would probably say, is it's in everybody. It's what everybody does day in and day out, and the way you manage your departments. I would like to think of us as the solution provider. If you need something, we're going to find a solution for that problem. No matter what they are, customers, whether you're an implant or not, people have to use you. First right of refusal means nothing. It's whether or not they want to come to you. And if they want to come to you, they're going to bring what their questions are and what their needs are. And you just need to be innovative in finding a way to solve that. If you need it, we find it. If we can't get it done in our plant, we're going to find somebody that'll get it done for you with a high quality, just the same standards that we have. And we're going to make sure it's done to the exact quality standards that you need.
So that is Garry's success secret. So we'll move on now to the panel questions, what you've all been waiting for. How it'll work is I'll ask the question, and each of the panelists will get a couple minutes. We're not going to go up and down the row. We'll kind of skip around to keep it interesting.